What's up, YouTube? It's Carlos with Team Exiled, here with Hector from Team Exiled, here with the deck profile today on his Laval deck, of course. And so, Hector, let's get right into it.
Alright. So start with monsters. We got the 3 cannon, of course. It's like the main normal summon you're gonna have in this deck.
We're just
3 handmaiden. It's the engine for the deck. You know, pretty much sends all your levels to the graveyard by her effect.
This is a foolish burial.
Yeah. Your main non-tuner is your cannoneer.
Imagine if that came out super.
That would be great. This is pretty much one of the commons that I have in the deck.
One of the very few.
Yeah. 2 lakeside. Still need to use 2 lakeside, especially now. People are going to be setting more back row in this format. The 1 boost warrior, you can search it out with Rhoda to get your Quasar. I'm trying out this guy. Shout out to my teammate Carlos. He showed me this. Well, he showed me the card, but he told me about it, and it actually really works out in this deck.
Big time.
Yeah, it helps out because I kind of switched it out with swords. Swords was pretty much inconsistent now in my deck, I felt.
Without the gold star.
Without the gold star, because you're not gonna have your blaster as much. But what I like about it is when you have blaster in your graveyard, you can banish a blaster to special summon this, and then you can add your blaster to your hand by its effect. So that really works out, and then you can do low-level chain plays or against Ophion. It helps out a lot. Now you can make rank 4s. 3 blasters, pretty much. This is probably one of the best cards in the deck.
Yeah,
it's so much synergy with this deck, so bad. I added these. Oh, I've had these Photon Thrashers because the Ophion matchup, it lets you get your Laval chain plays off. Works out a lot. It's really good, and you switch it with Rhoda also because you have that in the deck. Still playing 2 maxis. You can side them out if you don't really need them, but in this particular build, you're not running traps, so you need hand traps.
Yeah, and with a bunch of plant rulers, mermails going around,
yeah,
it's necessary.
Still run 2 Veilers, just for effect negation, because same thing, I don't run traps, so any effect that's really gonna, not screw me over, it's gonna help. And then you're always gonna have the 3 Scarecrow, because it saves you. You're not gonna stop many OTKs without traps, so you need this Scarecrow. And then Quasar, he's a big part in making Quasar too.
Very big part of making Quasar. And also, you guys, don't be fooled. This deck is phenomenal. This deck is really good. The way he plays it is just the ratios of just the monsters and the way they work together is really great.
Gorse, your
defense.
Your defense, and it's gonna. A lot of times I notice it's when you have bad hands. This is like their best card when you have bad hands.
Yeah.
A lot.
Plus you can 7-star sword it.
Yeah. Pretty much this is the best card in the deck. Rekindling.
The win condition.
The win condition.
Should have been hit on the ban list.
Yeah. No. Double Foolish Burial for the levels.
The
necessary.
That's what Fusion would do.
Yeah, pretty much. Just 1 swords because I lost Gold Stark for the new format, and you don't see Blaster as much. So just keep it a little consistent. I don't want to draw it too much. Rhoda, so you can search your Boost Warrior, Thrasher, or your
Boost Warrior, Thrasher, and Cannon.
Oh, Cannon. Of course, Cannon. Why not? Darkhold. The 1 Gold Star, you still use it. It's good with Cannon, but mostly you want to get your Blaster because you're not going to see as much now.
Card helps you set up so well in this deck.
And then if you have 1 Conduction, you might as well just search some Kindling to win.
Yes.
3 MST because back row screws you so bad. You want to get rid of that back row. You got Blaster too and Lakeside, but you always want to make sure you do have game in this deck.
And also, you go Black Rose really easy in this deck.
Oh yeah, you can clear a field easy. That's what that's what you mainly want to do is you make them think, oh well, he has nothing, so I'm gonna just swarm, and then you can Black Rose him next turn. Well, they're gonna think they got game, but then you got Scarecrow. So 2-row decrease.
Just shut all traps.
Yeah.
And
the heavy storm's gone.
And also, you would be surprised it does not conflict with Gores, because you know you can 7-star sword the Gores, and then a lot of times, you know, if Decree is in there, you know, then you're gonna win.
Yeah,
you're gonna
in
go
position. You're in good position.
So it's like, don't feel, you know, it's like, oh, this is horrible. It actually does work. So.
And since they have to get rid of it to like do anything, they'll get rid of it, and then you'll have your Gores left.
Yeah.
Extra deck.
Onto the extra.
There's an alternate setup, Laval chain. I do a lot with Thrasher and Cannoneer. That helps out a lot. That's the main. If you open those 2 monsters, you're gonna have your graveyard set up easy. Maestroke and Pearl just for the Ophion matchup, because it is a bad matchup for this deck. But the way I kind of built it now, it does really good against it.
So well.
Yeah, especially now with the decrease. Formula Synchron for your Quasar and draw power. Catastor, Librarian.
So many times you got that thing out.
You make 5s a lot too in this deck.
Really easy.
You always want to have 2 of these because
One
I
gets
feel
tailored.
like 1 is not enough at all. You have to have 2 of these. This guy is another. You can set up your graveyard with him too also.
And you always just want that 1/6.
Yeah. In case you get stuck with a low-volble dragon and a tuner. Stena.
Very good against stun decks.
Yeah, because no targeting, so it's good. The Black Rose, because you go 7s a lot, so you can clear a field easy.
I wish I had that ulti.
Deity. He's good against decks that revolve around the grave. You can remove their remove their graveyard. It's good.
Hey, we're just missing 1 rarity of Black Rose. We're missing a Ghost.
Oh, Ricky has one.
Yeah, we have Secret, Ultra, and Ulti. Oh, sorry about that. So, Scrap Dragon, Ulti.
Scrap Dragon. Crimson Blader, because he's a fire too, and then he's a really good monster.
Shuts down dragons, shuts down
I've won games because of him also, I'm not gonna lie.
You can also banish him for Blaster when he's in the grave.
Yeah. And Quasar. I mean, a lot of people think this deck needs to go Quasar to win.
It doesn't.
And it really doesn't, to tell the truth. I've won a lot of games without Quasar.
Most of your games without
Most
Quasar.
of them.
So, onto your side deck.
Okay.
Kind of just put this on him already, just right now. Okay, now this side deck also, we're testing out Soul Release. So it's like some of these cards might end up being a Soul Release. It's very effective in the meta right now.
Yep. The 3 ferrets fighting Fire Ferret really helps because it's a fire also, and it gets rid of Ophion. You set him in against Evil Storm. You set him also in Evil Storm because you can get rid of Ophion with him or any deck that really swarms with Synchros or Xyz. Because you can just, clear their field with him. I feel like this card's gonna be really good. This format we were, discussing, it's gonna be really good, and I've already tried it, and it's worked very good.
Yeah, it's like summon Pike, or summon Teus, Abystius, pitch Gundy target, DD Crow, and they're just stuck.
And also, he's a level 1, so
make Quasar.
Make Quasar. If you need to. I've actually done it. I've done it already. The extra Maxi, the 3rd Maxi. And then this is also for your worst matchup is Evil Storm.
YouTube, if you have any, let us know.
The Xyz Encore is really good. I haven't used it yet, but
I haven't drawn into it yet.
Yeah. Twister for extra,
Maybe it should be a Goza match, or just saying.
Mostly if they're gonna side in Vanity's Emptiness. This is mostly what it's for: Skill Drain, Vanity's Emptiness, anything that really hurts your deck. It's an extra MST. That's the way I see it. And if you want to side out your Royal Decrees, that's fine. Vortex, Book of Moon. Just I don't know. I don't really like the card, but I mean, Azariah kind of told me to use it, and I was like, maybe I'll try it out.
It's a good card. You should be maining it, but just saying.
Vanity's Emptiness won me a game against Mermails. I need to get another one. Maybe that Book of Moon's gonna be a Vanity's Emptiness.
YouTube, if you have any, let us know. Maybe the Book of Moon for right now until we get Vanity's Emptiness.
Yeah.
Maybe the Twister and the Book of Moon will be soul releases.
I won against a Mermail matchup just by special summoning Photon Thrasher. I attack and then he activates the sphere, and I chain this, and that was it. That was the end of the game after that.
And it was a wrap.
Yeah, you couldn't do anything.
And then lastly,
Soul Drain. If you have your Grey R set up, it doesn't really hurt you anymore after that. So it works against Mermails. It's good.
Well, Hector, that was the deck, everybody. So, Hector, real quick, just what do you think is really different about this version? We noticed you're playing the Flame Spirit. We just want to go through this real quick. You're playing the Flame Spirit, and just real quick in a few choice of words. Just what is so good about that card in this deck?
It's an extra summon. That's what helps mostly, and especially if you get like a bottomless, out of nowhere you get a bottomless, it helps. Same way Cannon would have helped.
Helps you make Quasar, or
yes.
I saw you make Maestro to beat over a Maestro and Gemini Pro to beat over
because
Ophion.
if you get bottomless when you're gonna go for your Quasar, that helps you get that Quasar, and it helps you get your blaster back to your hand.
I've also seen that you've had it. Well, we talked about it. That you had a blaster in your grave, and then you banished the blaster to summon the Flaming Spirit, and then you triggering the blaster to banish it, so that way you get another searching card into your hand. Then you can from there you can 7-source start.
Yeah.
So like that alone, just by summoning that one card, it can speeds up your deck. I thought that was pretty cool.
It's really good. Yeah.
Well, YouTube, thank you for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, and if you want to see any other videos, please let us know. That was his Laval deck. He's worked really hard on it, and you're gonna see him, just most likely top this next regional because he's been running people over. Plant Dragons, Mermails, it doesn't matter. All right, so comment, like, subscribe, and thank you for watching.